Hey, listeners, welcome back to the Review for Few podcast. Can I just say that this past week has been so eventful? Like, so much happened in the time span of 1 week. Lizzo, fat shaming people. And, and I love Lizzo. Can we just start there? I love Lizzo. So to hear that Lizzo is fat shaming people, I'm not fat. And I don't know, something about Lizzo, she just like radiates positivity. And now hearing these allegations is like, oh my God, are you serious? And then now, as of lately, they're saying like, oh, it's not true. The dancers were lying. They're pathological liars. They just wanted to make some money. And they're even saying how one of the girls was trying to re-audition to be on Lizzo's dance team or whatever they're called. She's trying to be back on the stage with Lizzo after filing a lawsuit against Lizzo, but yet at the same time praising Lizzo for who she is and all this stuff. It's just so chaotic. It's so chaotic. It just shows that when you are, rising up above the bull, there will always be somebody or a group of bodies to just try to drag you down when you're just trying to succeed in the world. Whether she did do this or not, that's not the point. The point is, if we're going to make allegations, let's make sure that they're actually true. And if Lizzo did do this, then, obviously, what's fair is fair. They should be fairly compensated for their time. But, sometimes it's hard. You do have mean celebrities out there. I wouldn't know. I haven't met any. But, you could tell some of them are mean. But I think Lizzo, who knows? Who knows? Only like two people know the truth. It's up to them whether or not they want to tell it. You know what I mean? Or two groups. And that's Lizzo's side, and then that's the dancer side. I think it's like three of the girls. And they're not even that big. Like, Lizzo's bigger than them, like, combined together. Like, not trying to, like, roast Lizzo, but, like, Lizzo's a big girl. And she has lost some weight and stepping out on the scene, like, big time. But, like, these girls, they're not even that big. Like, they're just, like, you could just tell, like, they're, like, their top is heavy. Like, you're just heavy on the top and you decide to even it out the bottom. Like, you're not really fat. So, you want to be on Lizzo's big girls. You're not really a big girl. Let me just put that out there. That's just how I feel about that. I don't think anybody will attack me, but if you want to attack me, do yourself a favor and don't. Okay, I'm entitled to my opinion just like everybody else in this world and everybody else who uses social media to radiate their opinion. So I just use my podcast. But I just think it's so crazy. And then you have Doja Cat. She's into I can't even say it. She's into the devil. She is Satan. I don't really listen to Doja's music, but I have her music on my playlist. And every time it'll pop up in the car, like, it's red. And, like, so her Say So album, it's famously pink. And now it's red. And I'm just like, what is this? Or, like, Vegas, red. Like, any album she had, or it's red. And I'm just like, yeah, we're just gonna ignore these because I don't know what's going on here. It's weird. She needs to, I don't know, ever since she shaved her head and the eyebrows, she lost it. You know, Kanye might have, like, lost his marbles or whatever you want to say about Kanye after his psychotic break. But one thing about that man is Kanye still release good songs. Like, he's not 2008 Kanye, but you gotta grow. You know what I mean? He still release, scoopity poop, scoopity scoop, oop. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, Doja Cat, she's not doing that. It's like, you're kind of just, all right, girl, like, you're weird in a sense. And I mean, like, it's just, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's just, she attacked her fans because they call themselves kitty cats or Doja Cat, some bull. And she was like, any fan of mine doesn't call themselves that. And it's like, it's okay to attack onesie twosies fans, but you're just, like, attacking, like, your whole group of fans who, like, you wouldn't be here without them. Like, they like your music for a reason, now you're attacking them. All right, girl, let's get it together. Let's get it together. Then you have the Alabama boat ride. can we just have a moment of silence for just how funny and just like it was just beautiful chaos. And I just kept seeing it on TikTok, and with every swipe I couldn't help but to sit there and watch it to its full entirety from all these different viewing angles. And it was just so funny. Dude non swim across the water to fight. Like, you can't say black people can't swim after my man's just swam across the water to go beat this. Like, stop playing with it. Like, everybody was like through the, like, it was like a, and like people say, like, it's like a ask, like, what is it, like, run now, ask questions later. Like, if you see a black person running or a group of black people, you're gonna start running. When Uncle threw that hat in the air, they knew it was all this popping, and like all the videos, and they even did like a Wakanda one where the Doja May or whatever they're called. I can never get the name right. You could go look at previous episodes when I mentioned Black Panther, and I never get the answer. I never get their name right. But the all-woman army fighting force, they even put that in there. Like, it was just so funny. Chairs are being bought now. Like, it's like, we love foldable chairs. I don't, because it hurts my butt. But it's just so chaotic, and I love it. I love each and every moment of it. And they're like, they really thought these white men were going to beat up Unc, and nobody was going to do anything in front of a group of black people, And it's like, it wasn't even a group of black people. There was, the majority of the people on the boat were black. And then the people walking down the boardwalk, or whatever you want to call that, down the pier, were black as well. And man seemed really nice, asking them to move their boat. And they was just doing the most. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it don't, like, this just goes back to the saying, it don't have to be Black History Month to honor those that came before us. It was just so good. I think I saw one, freaking Rosa and Harriet Tubman. Somebody dressed up as Rosa and Harriet Tubman coming down to fight the ancestors, coming down to whoopsh. I was like, this is too good. Rosa back in her own stomping grounds in Montgomery, Alabama. Like, come on now. Don't play with them Bamas. Don't play with them Bamas. I always thought to myself, who comes from Alabama? Now I know. Now I know. Fuck around, you gonna find out. That's what happened. But I mean, some people are charged, The dude with the chair, he might have been hitting people, and he hit that lady. I was like, damn. What the dog doing? Like, what did she do to get hit like that? It was very chaotic, but I mean, they had justified reason behind it, but then like some of them took it a little too far. But it's good entertainment. And one thing about the black and loud communities, that they gonna say what needs to be said. And there's already shirts being made. I would really like a shirt. So if you guys see that, can you guys just like tag me in it or something, or send me the link or some. Ow, I hit my headphone. Send me the link or something like that, so I could please see, because I just think it's just too funny. Like, oh my god, that's hilarious. All right, guys, let's get on with today's show. I'm honestly surprised, you guys. And honestly, I was scrolling on Hulu the other day, and I'm watching like my shows. I'm watching Desperate Housewives and watching American Dad, my go-to all-time favorite. And I stumbled across Only Murderers in the Building. And I was like, oh my god, I love this show. I should rewatch all the seasons again. So I don't know when the next season's coming out. And I wake up this morning and I turn on my TV and I'm eating my breakfast. And they're like, season 3 has dropped, and here are the first 2 episodes. I said, best believe we're talking about this on the podcast, because let's be real, I really have nothing for today. And then I saw that drop and I was like, oh, stop playing with her. One thing I like about Only Murders in the Building, if you don't know, it's on Hulu. It stars Selena Gomez, Martin Short, and oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. What is his name? Oh my god, I'm gonna hurt myself. Let me get my phone real quick. Ugh. This cannot be happening. How unprofessional, girl. Like, what? You can't be real. You can't be real. This can't be real, guys. I feel like let me see his name and I'll be like, oh, he was in Santa Claus. He was in the Santa Claus movies with like Tim Allen and all them. He was in the Santa Claus movie and he played Jack Frost. Martin Short. That's his name. Martin Short. I didn't even need to look it up. But yeah. So it stars Selena Gomez from the top. It stars Selena Gomez, Martin Short, and why am I doing this? Can I just ma ba drawing a blank? Maybe because like both their names have Martin in it. Like one's first name is Martin, one's last name Martin. But it stars Selena Gomez, Steve Martin, and Martin Short. And I really like this show. It's a different take. It's different from what Selena Gomez used to act in. And I feel like, especially after her Disney days, she did like Spring Breakers, which was an okay movie. I watched it once and one time only. And I'm pretty sure I saw it on Hulu. I don't know if it's still on Hulu, but I saw it on Hulu. And I mean, it's really nice. I watch her little cooking show on HBO Max as well. I like that as well, just to see people cook. And it's like, I suck at the kitchen too, Selena, so I'm going to learn with you. I'm not going to make any of what you're making, but it's very entertaining. It's kind of like watching home improvement shows. That's really nice. I would love to do that to my home one day, but let's be real. I probably won't. Yeah, stuff like that. But it's a really good show and I like it a lot, and it deals with, you guessed it, murderer. And it showcases your girl's favorite thing, podcasts. They start their own podcast called Only Murderers in the Building. So I think it's a true crime podcast and I just love it because, you know, I'm a podcast girly. And the crazy thing about this is that I watched this show before I even had the podcast idea, and now watching it's like the way they record their podcast is like really like nice, and just it gives it like just a sense of originality. And I wish I could record my podcast like that, but unfortunately I don't. But it's really nice. It's a really good show. It's back for season 3, and I'm so happy. Honestly, with like most of all of our favorite TV shows being postponed and pushed back due to this writers and actors strike, it's been pretty hectic, you know. A lot of stuff that were already scheduled to release this year are still being released. Stuff that didn't really have a release schedule are kind of just like postponed for right now. I.e. a lot of Netflix shows, but Netflix takes forever, writer strike or not. Let's be freaking real. They take forever. But it's a really good show. You should watch it. The first 2 episodes, I love it. And this season has no other than the one, the only Meryl Streep. And I love Meryl Streep. I think she's a phenomenal actor. And I can't wait to see what she brings to the table for Only Murders in the Building. You don't really see Meryl Streep on TV shows. You mostly see her in movies. So for me, I think it's just something different, you know. And I'm excited. It also has Paul Rudd, who most recently, for these past couple of years, has been starring in Marvel movies. So for him to take a step back and, you know, go into TV, that's kind of nice. Season 3 surrounds over his murder. What I can tell you so far without spoiling season 3 is that a lot of people don't like his character. So it's kind of like season 2, Bunny was killed. It's kind of like that all over again. It's like, well, this person had a lot of people who really honestly could care less if he died and would probably kill him. So it's very interesting. The first 2 episodes that dropped, it was something. The first episode alone, I'm not going to lie to you, like you're expecting somebody to die because that's how season 2 ended. And then season 3 starts and you start seeing everything and it's like, oh, okay. And, you know, death. And then it's like, what just happened? And then it's like, okay, we're back on track. Okay, what's next? It's just really, I like the first episode. It was a great way to kick off season 3. And season 2, I keep confusing my number. Maybe I do have some type of disability. Who knows, guys? Season 3, episode 2 was a really nice. You kind of see more into Mabel, who's Selena Gomez's character, her character's life, and you kind of like when you watch it. I low-key want to watch it from the beginning just because I can, and it's a really good show. You see like the growth that her character's gone through and everything like that, and it's really nice, and I like it. I like the show a lot. They've won awards. They've been nominated for Emmys and Grammys and all those other golden awards and bodies of Greek gods. It's a really good show, and the thing I like about it is like Selena Gomez, especially since like I grew up watching her in Wizards Way We Place. Like I'll never forget the first episode of Wizards Way We Place. It was the crazy 10-minute sale. Yep, girl remembers it by heart. I remember when it premiered on Disney. I was so young, and you know, the person, the person that she is now, like as an actress, like especially in the show, it's given grown up Alex Russo, because she sometimes has the smarty remarks and stuff like that, and I can honestly see like Mabel and Alex being related in a type of way. Like Mabel is Alex's older sister, and that's kind of where she learned her jack of trade from. But it's a really good show. You guys should most definitely check it out. It's worth it. It makes you want to live in a high rise and solve murders. But then, like, I also had to think, like, this is season 3, guys. So this is the third murderer. The third murder to happen in the building. Like, the rent has to go down. Like, why are you gonna charge this outlandish rent for this place? Like, I gotta work on this. My speech right now, guys, is pissing me off. I don't know why. Because in the first season it tells you about like how beautiful the Arconia is, and this beautiful building, and it's so high class, and it's residents and all this stuff. And now it's like, here we are 3 seasons deep. People have died, murders have been committed, blood has been splattered all over this residence. Like, come on now. It's quite something, guys. It's quite something. You guys have to watch it. It's the best. It's the best. So like I said before, only 2 episodes are released right now. Pretty sure if they stick to their normal schedule, new episodes should be released every single Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, it's Tuesday. Did they change it? Today's Tuesday. I'm stupid. Yeah, every Tuesday they'll release a new episode. So next week on August 15th, they'll drop another episode. We could talk about that episode and some more shows. As always, guys, we just want to keep it live over here because winter's coming. And that means seasonal depression is right around the corner. Like, fall's about to start come the end of this month. And then winter. Like fall, winter, that's seasonal depression. And we don't have time for that, guys. We need to find these shows. We need to find movies. We need to find comfort shows. And we need to buy a tub of popcorn and a gallon of wine. And we need to get our lives together, guys. We have to get our lives together before the first leaf falls off the tree and signifies fall. So basically before Labor Day. So we don't have a lot of time. We have less than a month. We have like probably 2 weeks. We need to get it together. We need to get it all the way together. I recently started watching Harley Quinn on HBO Max, the little cartoon short show. I'm not a DC nerd, but I do like the DC cartoon type stuff. DC does cartoons better than they do live action movies. Live action movies, when it comes to that superhero stuff, need to be left to Marvel because DC has missed it on multiple occasions. Very rarely do they get it, and when they do get it, it's usually with Batman. And now they're trying to do the whole Justice League, and they're not doing it justice. So that's that. But I started watching the Harley Quinn show. I'm on the first season. They just dropped season 4. New episodes are airing now on HBO Max. So if you guys want to check that out, check that out. And then a couple of faves. Oh, I wanted to give like a shout out to last week's episode. I was talking about The Witcher. And ever since then, like every time I log onto Netflix, I see it. All over TikTok, I see it because this is Henry's last season, and a part of me wants him to be like, psych, it's not. We're gonna keep him, and all this stuff. They're saying like it was creative differences why he left. It was Superman why he went, but now DC, like I said, they've canceled Superman. So we don't know, but it's most likely his last season. And I'm just going to cry because when it comes to the relationship and the chemistry that Geralt and Yennefer have, and then when you add Ciri into that, it's just so pretty and beautiful. And if you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. It's just so perfect, guys. It's just really perfect. Also, by the way, this is like totally unrelated because usually I don't talk about music, but Cardi B and Offset dropped a music video called Jealousy. And a lot of people are like, because like Offset had recently said, my wife cheated on me with some, I don't know. And they were like, that was the whole publicity stunt because now they're releasing this song called Jealousy. Anyways, the point is, did you guys watch the music video? I didn't watch the music video. TikTok made me watch the music video, and it was just given, okay, all right. I wouldn't be surprised if Cardi B pops out another kid before she drops an album. Like, let's be real. She doing all these features and all this stuff with all these young hip hop girls. That's cool and all. But let's not forget, Cardi B might be still relevant in a sense, but she has only ever dropped one album. And that was Invasion of Privacy. She has 3 mixtapes. And I love her mixtapes. Don't get me wrong. Mixtape Cardi. Ooh, I love my... Ran down on that twice. Ran down on that twice. Hey, you knew me. I'll be you forever. You know what I mean? I love Mixtape Cardi. But, like, let's be real. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to stir the beef when it comes to like Nicki fans and Cardi fans, because I love Nicki and I love Cardi. Nicki's the reason why I love hip hop. Cardi's the reason why I'm going to keep it going. I have a lot of Cardi songs for some strange reason on my playlist. But if Nicki drops an album before Cardi, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to throw the flag in because Cardi be saying she be in the studio working on these songs. Nah, she be in the studio hopping on these features, and that's cute and all. Nicki could hop on a feature but still drop a song. And just believe when Nicki drop a song, it gonna be good. I didn't like whatever song she dropped like earlier this year, last year. I don't even remember the name of the song. That's how irrelevant it was. But all I'm saying is that if Nicki do it first, Cardi. Don't let us get back to Cardi because I don't need her hurling the microphone at my head. I ain't trying to have no knot on my forehead. My forehead barely big as it is. I don't need no knot. But Belcalis, Onika about to beat you. That's all I gotta say. But that's all I gotta say about that. And that's where you work. That one. I just, Also, I want to apologize for last week's episode. I honestly was going crazy. It was very much crazy, the whole thing. Honestly, publishing that video, I was like, am I really gonna do this? Am I really about to do this? Like, it's given you're actually legitimately crazy and you need help. So I just want to say to anybody who listened to last week's episode, I'm very, very, very sorry. But it is what it is. And also, Beyonce performed in Maryland, not DC. She performed in Maryland this past weekend, and my God, I like the blue outfit that she wore. It was really pretty. It was really nice. It was really, really nice. I love Beyonce. And now she's in my old stomping grounds, Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm just kidding. I'll never claim that place. But she's in Charlotte now. Charlotte's a really fun place. I'm not dissing it. I'm not dissing it at all. I'm a Floridian. I was born and raised in South Florida, Broward County all day. But when I used to go to Charlotte's a really fun place. They have a lot of fun places to eat. I love eating. So, yeah. But she did the thing this past weekend in Maryland, shutting it down. I'm not mad because there was like little to no traffic on the road. But then today, Tuesday, Monday I went to work and the road was like nice and empty. And I'm like, why is the morning going so nice today? And I'm like, and then in my part of my head, and I'm like, I don't know, girl, but we're just gonna enjoy it. And then Tuesday I come, the road's a little chaotic, and I left earlier than I did on Monday. And the roads were a little, I left like probably 5-10 minutes earlier, guys, not like an hour earlier. And I was just like, oh my God, it's so chaotic out here. And I'm like, you know what it is? You know what it is? Beyonce performed Saturday and Sunday. So those who went on Sunday probably took the day off from Monday to recover, then go back to work Tuesday. I don't know what's gonna happen on Wednesday, but when I'm listening to this tomorrow on Wednesday, I bet there'll be traffic because people probably were like, you know what, I need Monday and Tuesday to recuperate. I'll go back to work Wednesday. But probably most people be like, you know what, Wednesday's that hump day, so I'll just take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. But it was a lot. I like Beyonce. It was really nice. The crazy part to me is I didn't know she was performing this weekend in Maryland, and I was like further up north in Maryland, and I didn't even know. And I was just like, oh, there's traffic just all over this state. But honestly, there's traffic is like the time that I was out that didn't even register to me till I got back home was the time that people are, going to Beyonce. Gonna go see Beyonce. So, cheers to that. My cousins are gonna go see Beyonce later this month when she comes down to Florida. I don't know if it's Tampa or Miami or Orlando or whatever, but then they gonna see her. So I hope you guys have fun. But yeah, it's given. This week was a lot. This guys. This past week was a lot. This week just started and it's going perfectly fine. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I probably won't release an episode next week, which sucks. I'm going to try to release an episode, but listen to me when I say this. If I don't release the episode, do not chastise me. Do not chastise me. I have a very busy week coming up, so please be patient with me. Plus, school starts back next week, Friday, so your girl, honestly, come this Wednesday, I'm gonna drop this episode, and then we're honestly just hoping for a prayer. We're hoping and praying, because I don't know, guys. I don't know. August is going by really, really fast. It's so crazy. Today's August 8th that I'm recording this episode, and this is to my future self when you ever listen back to this episode. August 8th is like a special date to me, and it's gonna mean even more special to me in the future. So shout out to future Diavion. And then also shout out to my little brother. He's not so little anymore. He turns the big 19 tomorrow. You ever look at people like when like they're getting older and then it hits you, like you register like, wait a minute, I'm getting older too. Like I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like come September, I'm 22 and 6 months old, and that means in 6 months I'm going to be 23, and I'm not ready for that. Although I have to admit, 22 has definitely been the best year of my 20s so far. And don't get me wrong, I started off 21 right, but 22 definitely takes, I don't know what the word is, but it's definitely taking the gold. It's definitely winning the race when it comes to this. Because 6 months into my 21st birthday, like I was over it. 6 months into my 22nd birthday, I'm still smiling. I'm still happy. I'm still living life. I'm still breathing. I'm still blessed. God blessed. So just got to keep it moving. Anyways, next week, hopefully next week, I'm really going to try. Hopefully next week. Also, hopefully next week I have a special guest star with me. And I mean guest star, not guest host, guest star. Like this person is special. And hopefully, watch episode 3 of Only Murderers in the Building. Plus, I'm going to give you a rundown on Survival of the Thickest after I finish it sometime this week. And we're going to get into that because I told you I watched the first couple episodes and I really liked it. We're going to keep it going. The more I watch it, the more it's given Issa Rae's Insecure, but I didn't like that show. Love Issa, not the show. Sorry, much love to you. Mwah. But we'll see what happens. We'll do the rundown next week. But As always, guys, thank you for listening. And, if I had to leave you with some words of wisdom, is that if you're in college, good luck, Charlie. Happy listening, y'all.